Hello friends, welcome back to my channel, Lisa Aiello, Independent Scentsy Consultant. We are sniffing our way through the catalog and today is all about the bakery category. So let's jump right on in with our first one up, Apple Cherry Strudel. I don't know if you love this as much as Robert does. He adores it. Sadly, it is not a powerhouse fragrance in our home. We get a good day's worth out of it and then it kind of fizzes out. I've tried adding apple to it in alternating warmers, mixing in the same warmer, and there's such a nice pastry vibe to this that I just can't get that mix right. If you are familiar with apple cherry strudel and you have found a way to improve the longevity, I would love to hear it down below. Scentsy's description is Granny Smith apple, cherry, and vanilla drizzle insist on dessert first, and it's magnificent. Baked apple pie. This is very spice forward. If you want your neighbors down 2 doors down to smell your apple pie baking and be envious, then you need to just put some baked apple pie in your warmers. Literally, Rob will get out of the car and think that I've been baking. And there is no baked apple pie in the oven. It's in the warmers. Sometimes it's a little too cloying for me, and I've had to tone it down with some vanilla bean buttercream in alternating warmers, or add some fresh apple like Johnny Appleseed. You know, sometimes you're just off, and that heavy spice can sometimes be too much for me, but it is magnificent. Scentsy's description is flaky crust, apples and spices combined with a strong scent. Blueberry cheesecake. There seems to be a love or strong dislike with blueberry cheesecake. Now for me, I get New York style cheesecake. I get a delicious dessert. I do not pick up on any sour milk note, although I have heard from some that that's what they get. And so I feel sorry for you because I think you're really missing out. But blueberry cheesecake is just thick, rich New York cheesecake in a light graham crust with delicious blueberries. And that description is on point. We love it. Candy cane buttercream. This was in our Scentspiration collection last year. It's come to catalog and we're here for it. If you love peppermint scents, then I think you'll appreciate this. It wasn't peppermint enough for Rob, so I already shared in our previous video that we added peppermint, Scentsy's Perfect Peppermint, and it ramped up all the vibes for us. We really, really enjoyed it. It's in the holiday collection, so I'll link that video below. Forest of peppermint candy cane and vanilla bean frosted with buttercream. Cran apple crumble. This was new last year, and I will say I warmed it once and I didn't give it another shot. And sometimes you need to do that. I encourage you to revisit a scent, even if it's something that's come back year after year and you've never warmed it again. I encourage you to go back and revisit it. Our palates change, our environment changes. I love this. It is quite nice. It's a delicious coffee cake to me. That's what it smells like, a delicious coffee cake. And Scentsy's description is baked cran apple topped with brown sugar and a dollop of whipped cream. Give Me Candy. This was a scent of the month and we are so happy it came back. We did add it to our club. Oh my goodness, if you love butterscotch, this is right up your alley. If you love caramel and butterscotch scents, this is on point. Scentsy's description is a sweet confection of caramelized sugar, golden honey, sweet buttercream makes the ultimate sugar rush. It went into our club and it will go back into our club at the end of catalog season because we never want to be without it. Sadly, somebody said to me, do you like everything? No, our palates are all different. You're gonna love something that I don't. I'm gonna love something that you don't. Our environments are different. I will tell you that I was sadly disappointed with lemon drizzle cake. It did not perform well in our home, and there was a little bit of an off note, and I can't describe that to you. Robert said it didn't have enough lemon, so we did lemon sorbet in alternating warmers. We tried squeeze the day. It did help camouflage or distract whatever that off note was, and I can't put my fingertip on it. So if you're familiar, could you give us your opinion and what you did, or did you really love it? Maybe you did. Maybe you were one of the ones that was very, very successful. Scentsy describes a lemon drizzle cake as a lilac sugar and vanilla icing drizzle adds sweetness to lemon butter cake. I don't know whether it's the lilac sugar that they're talking about. I have no idea. Sadly, we were disappointed. But I'm so happy that there are plenty of other scents that we absolutely love. Make me snickerdoodle. How many snickerdoodles does the catalog need? Well, for the bakery lovers, there's not enough. So we are going to compare this to our Saint Snickerdoodle. But this Make Me Snickerdoodle is brand new. We covered it in the new releases. It smells divine. We haven't warmed it yet, so I can't give you my opinion, my warming opinion, but on cold, we absolutely adore it. Delicious. Scentsy describes it as homemade cookie dough sweetened with brown sugar and vanilla bean, rolled in sugar, cinnamon, and baked to perfection. So we are ever so hopeful that we will love it as much on warm as we do on cold. Mocha Doodle. We have a customer. He's been with us for a while. He's a funeral director. And he says, I work all the time, but when I get home, I want my house to smell like Mocha Doodle. And you know, he buys Mocha Doodle by 6 packs, and that's all he buys. And I'm like, can I please introduce you to something else? We give him sample after sample. No, I want Mocha Doodle. And if it ever goes away, I need it by the truckload. It is a coffee-based and chocolate scent. So if you, the chocolate is that sweet note, but if you love coffee-based scents, this is rich, it's sweet, it might check all your boxes. Scentsy describes it as delicious roasted coffee beans and cocoa blended with sugar, caramel, and heavy cream. Sounds like a delicious drink, doesn't it? Pumpkin roll. Oh my goodness me. If they ever did away with pumpkin roll, there might be a riot. No, I'm kidding. There are so many people that adore pumpkin roll. This has a cakey note. Robert always thinks that we're having pumpkin loaf as soon as I put this in the warmers. It's just delicious. It's a pumpkin cake dessert, and Scentsy's description is creamy pumpkin pie filling surrounded with yellow cake, pecans, butter, and spice, and it checks all of our boxes. It's one of our very favorite pumpkin scents. Salted caramel toffee. Again, if you're a caramel lover, if you adore butterscotch, if you can't get enough of those fragrances, then you need to try these. They're amazing. Oh, my butterscotch loving heart jumps for joy. Scentsy's description is the sweet scent of salted caramel takes melted toffee and butterscotch to new levels of indulgence. Oh, heavenly, heavenly, heavenly. Scary Good. Scary Good was also scent of the month, loved by many. This is pure pumpkin filling and spices. So pumpkin pie filling with spices on point. That's not what Scentsy says. They say pumpkin puree sprinkled with fresh cinnamon encounters toasted butterscotch and creamy vanilla in a spooky, yummy treat. This is club worthy. Again, it will go back in along with Give Me Candy. We cannot be without it. And last but not least, is our best-selling vanilla bean buttercream. It's amazing on its own. It's rich. It's decadent. It's a great mixer. No home should be without it. Just our humble opinion. If you want a delicious bakery scent, you need vanilla bean buttercream in your life. It's decadent buttercream frosting made with freshest butter, whipped cane sugar, and vanilla extract. Delicious. Thank you so much for joining me today, friends. I hope you enjoyed that. Comment down below. Do you have a favorite in the bakery category? Is there anything that you haven't tried that you would like to try? Is there anything that we adore that your sniffer differs? Comment down below. I would love to hear from you. We will be continuing our walk through the catalog. The next category is fresh. We have lots of other collections coming down the pike, so stay tuned. If you love this kind of content and you'd like more from this channel, please like and subscribe and hit the little notification bell, and you'll be notified of our next video. And until then, have yourself a wonderful day and take good care. Bye for now.